Today I want to talk about a disturbing reality that affects us all, the unspoken truth, why workplace wellness initiatives are failing. Many workplace wellness programs, initiatives, they are failing. Despite the growing emphasis on workplace wellness programs, many employees continue to struggle with debilitating issues such as depression, low self-esteem, and neglect. The statistics are alarming. According to the World Health Organization, approximately 15% of the global workforce experiences depression, resulting in an estimated 2.5 trillion dollars in lost productivity annually. All of this results in loss that is too much to take. We cannot continue like this. In South Africa alone, 1 in 5 employees experience depression, with 64% reporting stress at work. But what's even more concerning is that some of the people responsible for organizing all of these wellness programs, they are themselves struggling with anger. They're struggling with blame. They are struggling with lack of accountability. Now, through my work, I've encountered individuals who claim to be self-aware and caring, but in reality, they are far from caring. They are far from having self-awareness and being self-aware. Now, these individuals, they often refuse to take responsibility for their actions. These particular individuals, they often refuse to take responsibility for their own actions, instead blaming others and playing the victim. They choose to blame other people for their actions, or they play victims themselves, and yet they are tasked with organizing wellness programs or for their organizations. This raises serious questions about the effectiveness of these initiatives. Like I said, this raises a serious question, about the effectiveness of these initiatives. Are they merely checking boxes to comply with the regulations, or are they genuinely invested in the well-being and growth of their employees? Unfortunately, the answer is often the former. We need to acknowledge the gap that is between training and implementation. There is a huge gap between training and implementation. A lot must happen from training to implementation so that everything that is learned, everything that has been shared, the skills given, they are implemented, they are applied, not just, a once-off thing that is done without any meaning to it. Now, we need to acknowledge that there is a gap between training and implementation, because many employees attend workshops and training sessions but fail to apply what they've learned. Like I just said, they attend without fail all the workshops, all the training sessions, but what is it doing? What is it doing? If they come back and they are not able to apply what they have learned, what does that say? Employers, even themselves, they lack the accountability and follow-up mechanisms, to ensure that these programs, they yield tangible results, results that are seen, results that are there. But the consequences of these inaction are severe. Many work environments are toxic. They are abusive. They are unaccountable. Bullying, anger, and conflict are rampant. And leaders often lack the skills and empathy to address all these issues effectively. Many work environments, they are toxic, they are abusive, they are unaccountable. People are dragging themselves to work every single day because of where they are going is toxic. It is not good for them. But employers themselves, leaders, they lack sometimes the skills and empathy, to address all of these issues effectively. In South Africa alone, 1 in 5 employees experience bullying at work. This is very high. One can imagine 1 in 5 employees experience bullying at work. This is unacceptable. Through my work, I've also encountered individuals who suffer from depression, individuals who suffer from anxiety, frustration, and bullying and abuse because of their toxic work environment. They go through this because at work, it is just not a healthy environment to be in. These individuals, they often feel isolated. They feel unheard. They feel unsupported, leading to further worsening of their mental health and well-being. But I've also seen that some people simply lack passion for their jobs. I've also picked this one up. Some people, they lack passion for their jobs. They go through the motions, feeling So most individuals, they simply, lack passion for their jobs. They go through the motions, feeling unfulfilled and disconnected from their work. They feel disconnected from their work. However, I believe that this can change when we address the underlying reasons for this lack of passion. We can unlock a sense of purpose and determination, because that is what is needed. People need to have a sense of purpose. They need to feel heard, seen, and that they matter. This is something that can be done, that can happen as we work together. This can change. We can help individuals reconnect with their work and find meaning in what they do. This is where life coaching services can make a transformative difference. So many people always ask me, what is life coaching? How does it benefit organizations and individuals? We can assist by providing employees and with personalized, coaching, and organizations can then improve. Organizations can improve employee well-being and engagements and productivity when we come in we always bring these changes. There's change, you see it in the well-being of the employees, which leads to well-being of the organizations, and engagements change, productivity also changes. They can enhance leadership skills, our coaching services. They can enhance leadership skills, empathy, and accountability, and foster a positive and inclusive work culture. Life coaching services can help organizations address the root causes of toxicity and create a more compassionate and supportive and high performing work environment. That is what it does. It can assist organizations, employees, individuals to perform better, to have a more compassionate environment, leaders who are compassionate, leaders who are supportive, employees who feel supported, employees who feel like they belong and they matter. They perform better, and this makes the work environment different. So I urge you today to join me in calling for a new era of accountability, a new era of investment in employee well-being. And let us work together to create a better future for all. Like I've said, where people feel like they matter, where people, regain and they reconnect with their work so that they perform better. This can only happen when we deal with the bullying that is happening. This can happen when we deal with the people who are responsible for these programs. They must be people who understand what this means, the value in all of these initiatives, and how they can be follow-up mechanisms that will prove that indeed these initiatives are working. They are not just there for the sake of checking the boxes so that they comply. No, they are there to invest in the employee well-being. They are there to invest in the lives of people so that lives, they change, and there's growth, and growth that is tangible, growth that is seen, not just growth that is spoken of and spoken about. This is what we need to do. Let us work together and create and call for a new era of accountability, a new era of investment in employees and their well-being, so that people's lives, they change, and people, they do not drag themselves to work, so that they understand the importance of applying all the things they learn, all the skills that are given to them, and understand the importance of personal growth, because it takes a person growing for them to perform better and for the organization to perform better. Let us invest, and as we invest, let individuals understand the importance of all these initiatives, and not make these initiatives fail in meaningless and useless exercises, but make them initiatives that are beneficial to everyone and the organizations themselves. I've seen it, like I've said. I deal with so many people who are frustrated because their work environment is toxic. There's bullying at work. They are not seen. They feel isolated. So these things can only change when we look at them and deal with them, so that people, they can value their work and perform better and reconnect with the work they do and perform better. And this will be seen if it is dealt with the right way, if it is attended to the right way. Teams will perform better. There will be more joy at work. People will connect better, and this will lead to everyone winning at the end of the day. Let's look at it so that we do not fail. We do all these things, but we fail. It is because people are keeping quiet. They're going to the side to find help for themselves. This is why I'm bringing it here today, because this is something that affects us all in the workplace. And this is where most people spend most of their time. Let us make this time they spend at work, a time that is well spent, where they look forward to going to work and where they look forward to performing and becoming better people so that everyone can win at the end of the day. I hope this helps. Thank you. Bye.